What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's from Code Red, as always, one of my favorite labels. This is part of a double feature, and it is number 85 in the Code Red Blu-ray catalog. This one is Those Mad Movie Makers. This is about a guy who's a cab driver, and he gets stiffed on a fare, but the guy who stiffed him actually leaves a script behind in the taxi. So the guy reads the script, and he's like, hey, this seems like a, pretty good script, so I'm going to make the movie. He's certain it's going to be a moneymaker. He hooks up with one of his friends who's going to make it. The issue with getting it made is that it's actually a porno movie, and so it's kind of hard to line up the financing for it because there are a lot of laws and social, obstacles in place at the time as far as porn. He actually lies to a lot of people and pretty much tells them whatever kind of movie they would like it to be is what it is. He tells his mom and all of her friends that it's a religious picture, so they invest. And pretty much like, if you like comedy, it's a comedy. If you like drama, it's a drama. If you like a musical, it's a musical. Whatever he had to tell them to get the money. And so the movie kind of deals with what happens as they try to get this movie made, balancing like the truth behind like this facade that they're putting on front of people. And then eventually, of course, they have to actually show the movie. And when that happens, everything's going to kind of come out into the light. This movie, for a movie that's about a porno movie, is pretty dull. It does have really broad, silly comedy. Some of it works. Most of it just kind of falls flat. It's not a terrible movie, but it's not all that interesting either. I think the highlights for me was there was like a hippie guy that was the director of the movie within the movie. And he was kind of funny just because he was such a sleazebag. But he was never able to really go over the top with it because the movie keeps it pretty tame in terms of humor. There's also a funny part where one of the porno actresses says that she can please any man beyond his wildest dreams using only her elbow, which I thought was a pretty funny, memorable line. But that's pretty much it. It does have some colorful characters, but it's almost like a family-friendly type of vaudeville humor most of the time, with a lot of stereotypes and broad dialogue. Again, it's not a terrible movie, but it's just not that memorable. It's an odd release for Code Red, but at least it's part of a double feature with a much more interesting and appropriate for Code Red type movie. The Blu-ray is a double feature, so you get Alice Goodbody and Those Mad Movie Makers, which this movie is also known as the last porno flick. So if you run across that movie, it's the same movie as Those Mad Movie Makers. It's got a brand new HD transfer, and that's it. It's got a new HD scan, that's it. But you do get a second movie, and this is actually a really reasonably priced disc. It's an exclusive to DiabolicDVD.com, and I think it's like under $20, and you get two movies. I don't know what else you could want. Again, this one is not that great, but the disc is worth it just for Alice Goodbody. I'll have a separate review up of it soon. Probably it'll be up by the time you see this video, or shortly thereafter. I can't really recommend Those Mad Movie Makers. I thought it was kind of dull and just not really all that entertaining. So on its own, I can't recommend it. The disc itself, I can definitely recommend because of Alice Goodbody. But that's it. If you like this review, you can check out my website, markfusion.com, where I've got tons of other Code Red reviews, as well as just about every other cult label you could want to read about. Exploitation, horror, blaxploitation, chicksploitation, Lifetime movies, video games, anime, classic cartoons, all kinds of stuff. I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at MarkFusion. You can follow me there. If you like these videos, please do drop a sub. It would greatly help me grow my channel and my site, which means I can put up more content. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.